Tonight's headlines are brought to you by McDonald's.
Good evening, Commonwealth, and thanks for watching the Channel 2 News. I'm Ashley McDowell. Let's take a look at tonight's top stories. Turkish workers take it to court requesting a large sum of money from IPI for damages. Also tonight, the COVID-19 vaccine will soon be a requirement for certain jobs. And there is light at the end of the tunnel for some that qualify for PUA benefits. In sports, the BELAU Softball League bounces back bigger than ever. Stay with us. These stories and more are next.
For the different beats of your life, we're here to keep you connected the way you want it. Plans made for you, by you. Build your own bundle with Link. Select the internet, entertainment, mobile, and home phone plans that fit your lifestyle. Pay for what you want, not for what you don't. Build your own bundle and save with Link.
A meal replacement smoothie is a great way to keep your fitness goals on track during the holiday season, and they taste great, fast, and easy. The December smoothie of the month is Minty Java Chocolate Chip, and it's just $5. Check out the Shake Cafe, Gold's Gym, Carabin. Green sea turtles and hawksbill turtles call the Mariana Islands home. They're an important part of the marine ecosystem. They are under threat, and they are protected under CNMI law. Keep plastic out of the ocean. Keep vehicles off the beach. Use the Sea Turtle Stranding Hotline if you see poaching activities or if you see a turtle in trouble. Call 287-8537 and save a turtle.
Our new McDonald's Spicy Chicken McNuggets are just the right amount of spicy. A small to medium Sprite kind of spicy. Let's get a McFlurry after this kind of spicy. But if you get the mighty hot sauce, it's a napkins up for foreheads now kind of spicy. This came from McDonald's kind of spicy? Because our Spicy Chicken McNuggets, breaded in tempura and made with cayenne, are just the right amount of spicy. Unless you remember what I said about the sauce. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Halfa Day Turawami and good evening, Commonwealth. Today is Friday, February 12th, 2021. Turkish workers involved in a class action suit against Imperial Pacific are requesting damages approaching $1.5 million.
The workers have filed a claim under the Fair Labor Standards Act for non-payment of wages and overtime. Their attorney, Richard Miller, has filed a motion in support of the judgment, listing $70,000 in compensatory damages, $285,000 in liquidated damages, and over $1 million in punitive damages. The amount of damages will be ultimately decided by Judge Ramona Manglona. Punitive damages amount to about $36,000 per worker. In his filing, Miller says that IPI's conduct has been reprehensible and says that not only did IPI not make salary payments, they stopped providing the workers with drinking water, internet service, and that they lost access to transportation. Also that the power was shut off to their barracks, and the conditions inside and outside were detrimental to health. One worker testified he lost over 35 pounds and his hair turned gray. They also say IPI withheld pay stubs. Workers were brought here just over a year ago under a work visa program that IPI is no longer allowed to participate directly in. IPI began hiring workers direct after disputes with a number of previous contractors. Italian workers were also brought in under the program, as were Mongolian and Taiwanese teams. In many cases, the workers lived side by side, but work conditions, even pay, were all very different and led to many complaints from the workers. Many of the workers have left, claiming they're still owed a number of past paychecks. Many former workers have made claims that the worksite and also the structure is not safe.
16 of the Turkish workers who were unpaid for months and who are in the midst of an FLSA claim are in the midst of 4 days of travel to get home. They have $250 of travel money, but at what cost?
16 Turkish workers are headed home while they await the results of a class action lawsuit. Imperial Pacific, who is responsible for repatriating them and who didn't pay them for months, offered the employees $250 at the airport. Money came with an English release form dated February 8th. That form says that the signer releases IPI from any and all claims which the releaser has or ever had or may in the future have arising out of payroll matters. For $250, the worker agrees to accept that payment as full and complete settlement according to the terms. The release goes on to say that both parties fully understand all aspects of the agreement and that they had the opportunity to consult with an attorney of their choice. Representative Tina Sablon said today that to her knowledge the form was given to the workers at the airport, that all 16 of the travelers took the money and signed the form. Most of the Turkish workers do not speak or read English, and there was no attorney present.
Turkish worker attorney Richard Miller called the waiver that the workers were asked to sign almost certainly unenforceable. Governor Ralph Torres has renewed the public health emergency for the Sinai due to the continued concerns of COVID-19 pandemic. Executive Order 21-03 renews the state of emergency, directing the Sinai Homeland Security and Emergency Management, the COVID-19 Task Force, and CHCC to take containment measures that are necessary to protect the Sinai. A release from the Office of the Governor states as of February 10th, there have been more than 107 million cases of COVID-19 around the world, with 2.34 million deaths. The renewal of the executive order will remain in effect for 30 days. Governor Torres says he does not see going to an all-clear level green anytime soon, with the new strains of the coronavirus appearing around the world. Those working under a government agency will soon be required to get the COVID-19 vaccine. That's according to Governor Ralph Torres.
Because of health declaration and health, where we at with the declaration, I have the authority based on the recommendation and opinion of the AG that I can mandate the executive branch to get vaccinated. And so that is the route that I am looking at.
Governor says there are a few exemptions that a government employee may fall under to not be required to get the vaccine.
If it is a religious reason not to be vaccinated, then that will be an exemption, or a medical exempted from your doctor that you are not, because of due to your health issues, you will not be vaccinated. So those are the two exemptions to be mandated. Other than that, you will be mandated as a government employee to take this vaccination.
Torres says he and CHCC CEO Esther Muña have been working together to iron out the details, with plans to start implementing the requirement at the beginning of next week. The Sinai Department of Labor has announced when qualifying individuals can start applying for the second round of the Pandemic Unemployment Assistance and Federal Pandemic Unemployment Compensation. Sinai DOL will begin accepting applications for the next round of PUA and FPUC starting February 16th. The program will run as far back as December 27th, 2020 until March 13th, 2021. PUA will remain at $345 per week, and those who qualify for PUA will also receive $300 in FPUC per week.
I did inform them that we're going to open February 16. This is a very difficult time for many of our residents, so we need to open so that we can start adjudicating, and the funds will be coming. I've been assured of that. We just have to wait for it, and then as soon as it comes, we start issuing payments. This time around, we did apply. We submitted a grant application of $185 million, and we were looking at more than 20,000 applicants.
There are some more extensive eligibility conditions this round for the program that requires an applicant to be fully unemployed. But Benavente says those who are partially unemployed may still apply, and DOL will review all the submitted documents to see if one can qualify.
And we have to have the applicant apply, and then we do our investigation and see what is the reason for their loss of hours or loss of the job. And if it qualifies, if the applicant qualifies, then we can make a determination at that point. It's very difficult to tell at the very beginning an applicant, well, you qualify because this and that. No, we have to see all the documents, check all the check stubs, and of course verify if the employer certification works out. Are they still open? Are they partially open? Are they closed?
There are two ways of applying: through the Hire Marianas portal online or in person. But due to COVID-19 protocols, a new system will be implemented for paper submissions, where applicants can only drop off applications if the first letter of their last name falls on the assigned day.
And then every day there are different letters. So Monday is A to C, Tuesday is D to H, and so forth. But since Monday is a holiday, Tuesday we open. So we're going to accept applications from people with last names beginning with A, B, C, and D to H. Only because Monday was a holiday and Tuesday is usually D to H.
Wednesday will be I to M, Thursday will be N to R, and Friday will be S to Z. Benavente says documentation is required, even for those who qualified in the last round of PUA benefits.
They still have to submit the identification, Social Security, and the documents, check stubs, any type of earnings, a statement of earnings. They still have to do that. You know?
Okay.
Although it is an extension of the PUA program, it's still required because this is what helps to prevent fraudulent claims.
For eligibility conditions and requirements, visit marianaslabor.net and read the PUA FPUC Benefits Rights Information Handbook, found under the Forms and Publications tab. Another crime committed this week. The Department of Public Safety responds to the fourth burglary and theft of February.
On Tuesday, February 9th, police arrived at a private residence in Chalankanoa, where the owner states his storage container was broken into. According to the owner, more than 80 items were stolen. These items include a steel chainsaw, Ryobi unit with bush cutter, blower, and hedge trimmer attachment, one Haruna bush cutter, a Shindaiwa skill set, and 3 rechargeable DeWalt impact drills. Other items include a Honeywell 21 alarm system, CCTV system with cameras, extension cords, door hinges, door entry locks, 60 pieces of Panasonic brand light switches, outlets, and painting and plumbing supplies. DPS would like to remind the public to be diligent when unknown individuals try to sell these items. The case remains ongoing, and if you have any information, you may call 911, or if you wish to remain anonymous, call the Crime Stoppers hotline at 234-7272.
One new positive COVID-19 case in the Sinai brings the total to 134 positive cases since March of 2020. According to CHCC, the individual tested positive upon arrival, originating from the U.S. mainland. Contact tracing has been initiated, including individuals from the same flight. The individual has been moved to isolated quarantine at Kanoa Resort. It has been 178 days since the last community transmission of the coronavirus in the Sinai. Coming up, government officials take time to honor some of the island's finest parents. More details after the break.
For your smiles that give me endless pride. For our shared moments that become an endless treasure. And when I've taught you everything I know, I promise to always be here to watch you grow. You've got endless potential, son.
Access all you'll ever need, giving you endless data on your favorite social apps.
One of the best things you can do during the pandemic is to get yourself healthy and strong. Gold's Gym is a great place for a tune-up. Wide open workout spaces with dedicated cardio, free weights and machines, personal training, group exercise, and good nutrition. Short-term daytime promo on sale now, just $159 for 3 months. Call 233-4000.
The Tan Su Lin Foundation promotes the culture of giving back. The foundation and its generous partners are committed to supporting programs that include health, education, and sports. Initiatives that promote arts and culture, the environment, and tourism will benefit our community and our residents. Giving back and making a difference will help ensure that the island paradise we call home will be a better place to live.
Welcome back to the Channel 2 News. The Subway restaurant in Wallarai is the first Subway franchise location worldwide to participate in an air purification system. Take a listen.
It's ARA's world's smartest all-in-one air purification system. And Subway here on Saipan is the first Subway franchise in the world to try it out, taking on the pilot program.
We were approached by Docomo Pacific. They are the distributors for a product called Aura Air, and it's basically a smart technology all-in-one filtration system. It's got multiple layers of filters, so it's got a HEPA filter, some LED UV light filter, as well as a couple of other different filters. So what it does is basically takes overall air quality and runs it through the system and purifies it, like your typical ionizer, as well as your HEPA filters, and kills and eliminates whatever impurities are in the air.
Fong says this will help to protect those against COVID-19 who enter the establishment to eat. He says the pilot program consisted of installing the system to collect data from the air without the purification device for 2 weeks. Then the filtration was turned on for 2 weeks after to see the difference.
We got the data back, and we just got it back actually earlier this week, and we saw quite a significant drop in the particles in the air. We saw an increase in air quality. So the numbers were very positive for us. We saw a 39% decline or improvement in the overall air quality. And the thing that really caught my attention was this particulate matter capture. We dropped by 78%. And the reason why that was particularly interesting for me was because that's the amount of the particulate matter that would include COVID-19 air particles. So the fact that we were able to reduce that just gave me a level of confidence and a peace of mind that it was working.
Fong says they are looking at expanding the filtration system to the Subway restaurants on Guam and creating a QR code that individuals can scan on their phone to see the data real time.
Parent leaders in the community are celebrated and honored by Sinamai officials. Sally Lemus reports.
The most lasting legacy we can give our children is our time. Not the money, not the material goods, not materialism, not the phones and whatnot. It's the time. Time from the heart.
It is the 17th Sinamai Parent Leadership Month, where outstanding individuals are recognized for their extra efforts in raising their children. A proclamation signing was held this morning at the Cagman Community Center, where Lieutenant Governor Arnold Palacios states why it is important to give recognition to the island's parent leaders.
In this small community, we have a lot of children that are at school age or even teen. So we need to recognize people that put out extra efforts to accommodate and to guide our young adults in our community, even children. And so today, I guess, is a recognition of all these people across the Commonwealth, whether you're in government or whether you're in public schools or private schools, and also non-profit organizations.
This is an annual event coordinated by the Division of Youth Services. And this year, there are 53 parent leader nominees from both the public and private schools and even around the community. DYS Administrator Vivian Sablon states what it takes to be a parent leader.
This parent leader must act as a mentor for other parents through leadership roles, such as actively engaging in school functions and community events, and advocating for the health, safety, and welfare of our Sinamay children and families. This parent nominee must also contribute to program development and family empowerment activities.
DYS has organized a line of activities that celebrates and honors the community's parent leaders throughout the whole month of February. The 2021 Parent Leader nominees shares a message to the community and to everyone who plays the parent role.
As a parent leader, I advise parents to please stay actively involved with your kids' education, make time, and love and nurture your kids, and try hard to engage in any activities that they are doing in and out of school.
Take the time to talk to the principals and teachers and just ask them what they need. Maybe it's something you can do at home if you can't volunteer your time, monetary donation or books or anything that you have that can help make the school, a better place, just asking and being open.
It truly takes all of us, a village, to raise every single child. I remember growing up in Saranca, we could not be troublemakers because our neighbors took care of us. If we did something wrong at the neighbors, they are culturally authorized to discipline us. And then homes were open. We ate at their homes, they ate at our home. That is what parenting is all about. So there was no room for troublemaking. That's one message I want to know, is that I appreciate it when community members, not just relatives, help me discipline our kids so that they become responsible, ethical, and moral in their behaviors and their outlook in life.
Reporting for KSPN News, I'm Sally Lemis.
Good job, parents. Good story, Sally. All right, coming up, KSPN2 Sports Report. Girls beach volleyball has turned out to be a kick in the sand. We talked to a couple of those sand blasters next.
In entertainment lets you do TV your way with Docomo Pacific D TV Plus. Watch your favorite live and local channels, stream movies and shows on TV, on your phone, and on your tablet, right from your Docomo Pacific Wi-Fi. No more wires, no more cable boxes, now with the best price. Do TV your way with Docomo Pacific D TV Plus.
Hi, I'm Dre, one of the personal trainers here at Goat's Gym, and today we're going to be going over the leg press. Now I have here with me is Vince, and he's going to show you how to execute it properly in two different ways. A common mistake that you'll often see is leaving your hands free, either up here or on your lap. I strongly recommend you holding onto the sled and create that tension in the upper body, which then allows you to create more range of motion. So with his current foot placement, he was feeling it on his legs, his quads. Now with a simple adjustment by placing his foot a little higher on the platform and his toes pointed out slightly, he's going to transfer that tension, which was previously on his legs, onto his hamstrings and glutes. Again, he's going to grab onto the sled, creating that bracing effect up here.
buy one, get one free for the off-road adventure at Marianas Trekking. Come ride our side-by-sides at our best price ever and experience a great 90-minute trail ride. Rain or shine, hopefully rain. Book now at Marianas Trekking. Saturdays and Sundays by reservation. Call 323-8735 or book at marianastrekking.com. Get your game and gear at Gold's Gym Saipan. Group exercise is a great way to get fit and then stay fit. For something high tempo, go for a ride with one of our instructors in our new spin room. Let's roll. Pilates improves flexibility, builds strength, and develops control and endurance in the whole human body. It also improves coordination and balance. And the Shake Cafe is a great place to stop by for a meal replacement or supplement. See you at Gold's Gym.
Buenas sports fans. Buenas sports fans. One correction, the organizational meeting for the Saipan Baseball League is a week from Saturday, February the 20th at 10 a.m. in the Ada Gym Conference Room. And that's the same time as the girls' beach volleyball playoffs. It's not the will to win that matters. Everyone has that. It's the will to prepare to win that matters. Young Stars Shining, brought to you by the Tan Su Lin Foundation. Saipan International School finished in the top 4 and earned a bye in round 1 of the playoffs.
At the first game was really hard for us, but then we eventually got used to it, and it was actually very fun.
What was the best part for you?
The best part was everyone was so excited, and I think my team really had great communication, and that's what I enjoyed.
Teammates Cindy Kim and Marizone Tobacco say they didn't know what to expect.
We downplayed ourselves. We thought that we'd do horrible, but our teamwork was amazing, and we did a lot better than we expected, so that was really good.
Year in and year out, Saipan International School comes ready to play volleyball thanks to their tireless coach, Millie Psyche.
She brings a lot. I think for the most part, she just tells us not to give up and just keep playing, even though it's for fun. We just need to have fun and bring the mood up so everyone just enjoys the games.
These two are making most of their senior year in high school. Why did you decide to join?
Well, there was multiple reasons. The main reason is because if I don't join, Miss Millie, our coach, will force us to join. But the biggest reason is because it's our last year, and I just wanted to have fun. Marizon said, we've been playing for 6 years, and I wanted to make the best for my last memories of senior year, so that's why I joined.
So there never was a decision not to join?
No, there was never.
Young Stars Shining, brought to you by the Tan Su Lin Foundation. Well, I do believe there is pent-up demand for sports here, like a lid on a pot of boiling water. It's ready to explode. The parking lot for the opening of the BELAU Master Softball League was fuller than the coolers at the start of a party in Palau. The biggest crowd that we've seen there, and we've been going there for decades. Yeah, we're all old now, or at least older.
Hey, Bob.
Hey, guys. How's it going here?
Good.
Good to be back, huh?
Good to be back. Good to have softball back.
Absolutely. Family night. Look at this. So many people. Instead of the beach, these folks take their chow to the ballpark. The chain link fence was blown down, so league officials put up plastic. A ball over the caution tape. It's a homer. Yep, this is the Palau League. No caution.
Don't go away, folks. This is the last game for today. We're going to enjoy the last game.
How's it feel to be back?
Pitching a cheer or whatever you want to do.
Team Sufa versus the Masters. John Cepeda trying to set a new fashion trend. Good luck with that. Play ball. Sufa batting. Audie Maratita hits the ball towards Chalankija. Let's go. Somebody get that ball. Go get it. Go get that ball.
It's going to be a foul ball game.
Audie keeps this one in the park. Barely down the line, a 2-run jack. That foul ball, man, that was awesome. What'd you think about that foul ball, man? That was
I'm
great.
glad to be back, Bob.
It's good to be back.
Been 1 year no softball.
You think anybody will find that foul ball that you hit?
No.
He's pointing already. Umpire's checking. And he hits it to the moon, to the side. Foul ball, please return that foul ball if you can.
One thing the BELAU League has that no other league has, Mike Rock Guerrero as its announcer.
A missed throw, the runner will advance. And the runner will come in home. That outfielder out there, what the heck, could have thrown it in and make a play at home, and he did not. And a hit foul to the left side. 2 strikes and the batter.
Masters batting, Jay Cabrera with the shot to the gap.
And the pitcher throws a magic pitch, but he hits it back, and a good probably hit, and the run, a left field catches it, he's out. That's transfer play, still an out play, gets catch by the left field. Good run, good play, heads up, and dropped it, but still it's an out. 1 down, up to bat. What the heck is my friend doing up here? Going to be batting. And he takes a bad warning. He takes it back to the double ball strikeout. What the heck are we talking about here?
Audie again. Does he know his directions?
And the power hit is another foul ball. And he hits it again. The same hit. A power check. And it's out. And another. The pitcher is doing excellent as a pitcher. And we are down to the last ball. Everybody that can help out there, we are down to the last softball. If we lose this, we are done. We are going to go to the next week. And Paul falls in, another problem. We need to return that quick.
Fortunately, Hector Efren collected softballs from the outfield so the game could go on.
That's a sponsor for Ungar playing for the Masters.
Sufa runs all over the Masters.
And that hits it to third base. He's in there for base hit. 1 run will come in. Paul will advance. He probably go for a suicide run. And he's going for it. And he got it in. It's a foul ball. Foul ball by the umpire. I'm going to take that back. It looked like a fair ball, but I'm cross-side.
Here's the windup and the pitch.
I don't believe what I just saw!
For the different beats of your life, we're here to keep you connected the way you want it. Plans made for you, by you. Build your own bundle with Link. Select the internet, entertainment, mobile, and home phone plans that fit your lifestyle. Pay for what you want, not for what you don't. Build your own bundle and save with Link.
Go-karts, off-roading, and the driving range now open at Marianas Trekking. Go-kart track will be open Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays with 50% off when you book online at marianastrekking.com, hours 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Use the promo code HAFA50 to get your discount. Off-roading is open too by reservation. Come on a 90-minute trail ride that is perfect for families. Book online at marianastrekking.com. Golfers, come practice on the driving range. You can even pay online and we will have the balls waiting for you. Come see us weekends at Marianas Trekking, 323-8735.
Today's high 87, low 77, 65% humidity. Tomorrow partly cloudy, isolated showers, east winds 10 to 15. High 87, low 77. Seen that before. Seas 5 to 7 feet. Sunrise 6:42. High tide in the morning at 9:36. Low tide 3:22 in the afternoon. Sunset at 6:20. That is your weekend edition of the KSPN2 News. Have a great Valentine's Day, and we'll see you back here Monday.